This rain, that's the good part.
Yeah.
The unfortunate part is that it falls on Mother's Day weekend.
That's true. You did put a positive spin on it, Mario.
Yes, yes. And I mean, especially heading into the summer months, as you will find out, the first summer in Texas here soon. We definitely need the rain. So thankful for it, just, a little annoyed by it. I think you can be both, right? So today we actually do have that slight risk for severe weather. This is a very low end threat, and this is for the potential of large hail, strong winds, and a very low isolated tornado threat. And I'm going to say this again, scattered severe storms possible. Not everyone sees this. In fact, the higher threat looks to be west of the Metroplex. So let's talk about the timing. This is our latest model, and it came out at the top of the hour. So you're going to see, and it'll look a little different. So this is Friday around 3 in the afternoon. We're going to see a few breaks in the clouds. We'll see some sunshine. We're also going to see a few scattered showers. So you may be out and about here in the next couple of hours and see some drizzle on the windshield. But the main activity will hold off until this afternoon. I'm going to fast forward the clock here to 5 in the afternoon. We see a few of these storms building mainly west of DFW. Again, scattered. Between 5 and about 7, a few of these storms will become a more developed line. Even then, it doesn't look very well developed. It looks more broken. This is Friday around 7, and we see this line from Wichita Falls towards Albany and even Abilene, so still west of North Texas, mainly for areas of the big country. That line is going to try to approach DFW during the evening, but it's really going to fall apart when it does so. I'm showing you now around 9 in the evening. Those storms try to make it into the area. They're going to be around the area, but I think the threat is really going to be minimal by this point. At times we'll see some heavy rain. Yes, at times we'll see that lightning, of course, but the small hail potential, the strong wind potential, that's going to be there until about 8 or 9. And I'm thinking that a lot of this really starts to lower, at least the severe threat does, as we head into the overnight hours, but we'll still see some heavy rainfall. I'm going to show you now, this is overnight into 3 in the morning. We still see those scattered showers and storms. And as we approach, say, 7 in the morning, that rain becomes a bit more widespread across our western counties. And that's when we'll see a higher flood threat. So this evening at 7 p.m., we go into a flood watch for our western counties. This does not include Dallas or Tarrant, but in fact areas west. And this is going to be in place until 7 in the evening on Sunday. 2 to 4 inches of rain will be expected for our western counties, maybe even slightly higher amounts if you find yourself south of Interstate 20, close to Eastland, Albany, Coleman, Brownwood. Fortunately, that's an area that desperately does need the rain. Still under a drought there. 1 to 2 inches of rain for our I-35 corridor counties, including Dallas, Tarrant, Rockwall County as well, and Cullen, Denton County. 1 to 2 inches, lower amounts for our eastern counties. Let's talk Saturday. Through the morning, we're going to notice again, bulk of the rain stays west of DFW. That then shifts along our eastern counties as we head into the afternoon hours. This is around 4. The threat for severe weather here is super low. The main concern is going to be the downpours and the localized flooding that we could see with any storm that kind of lingers a little too long. This is Saturday now around 9 in the evening. We still see those scattered storms. Notice how not at any one point everyone is seeing the rain. This is just really scattered activity all day Saturday, and on Sunday coverage goes down a little bit, but it's still there. This is Sunday around noon. We start to see a bit more shower storm activity across our southern counties. That expands to include Dallas-Fort Worth in the afternoon and even into the evening time. Keep in mind our temperatures are still going to be in the low 80s for the afternoons. It's still going to be humid, so a very muggy feeling throughout the weekend. Daily rain chances stay with us through next week. This is just very typical of May, and we're kind of getting more rain in the bucket before we head into our summer months. All right.